And good evening, one. Good evening, all. We are back here live and exclusive to YouTube. I'm your host, Wishbone, for the evening as we get ready to protect Estelle from all the mean things people say about her. We are playing the Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. This is live, and the chat box is over in that direction. So get your comments, and I'll do what I can to go through things with you all. Now, I have a very brief thing to showcase off here. At the end of the last stream, I happened to click this board, and almost all of these showed failed, because I have been a clot and not kept an eye on them. So off screen, I have got them back up to date. So we're now caught up on some missions. And speaking of missions, first thing I'm going to do is report on escorting Tita to the hot springs. There we go, the Elmo pump repair. Current rank is Bracer 3rd class. Welcome back. It looks like you finished your job. If you clear any other contracts, make sure you come here and report it. So, at the end of the last stream, obviously, we saw where Tita ran off on her own, and that was because we essentially wouldn't take her with us. So we now need to head to the Carnelia Tower. It's due north, and it's about midway down Trap Plains Road. So without further ado, let's get to it. I believe it's in this direction, the Trap Plains Road. Yay, there we are. Perfect. There's a question realistically now of which direction we need to go in. I'm not really sure. I think it's over to the left. Something tells me it's not down the... Yeah, we went down Trap Road last time, didn't we? And that's where we ended up at the Elmo Village, where we repaired the pump for the sauna. So that tells me we need to be finding the tower in this direction. I'm not currently engaged in many battles because experience has really dried up. It's not easy to get levels at the moment. Experience has been very hard to come by. So we're going to keep on looking. So I am intrigued by how this game's going to be remade. Oh, we have a treasure chest here. We found a Tira bomb. You have found the missing link. These games like to roast us because we searched the chest multiple times. Ah, this is the Wolf Fort. I don't think we're supposed to be here. We're in the middle of inspections now. There is some big incident in Zeiss. Lately, we've been stepping up all our border investigation procedures. Sleeping on the job, eh? Not good. I heard there was an incident in Zeiss and they're starting border inspections. Maybe I should wait a little longer and come through later. Read a book or something. Do you guys like to read? If you want, you can have this one. I'm done with it. Oh, excellent, thank you. This book is pretty good. Nice one, we've been given a free book. Meanwhile, good evening, Avian. How are you doing? Everything's fine here so far. I'm just planning to try and find this tower I need to go to. I heard about happening in Zeiss. Not terrible for everyone living there. But still, you gotta be more than 60% brass at the central factory like that. Whoever they are, they can't just be some petty crooks. So we're in completely the wrong area here, it seems. We need to be finding the Carnelia Tower. And it seems we're not in the right location. With that in mind then, we'll quickly make it back to the plains, consult the map, and see where we're going. Right, there's nowhere off in this direction, so we'll follow the path back towards Zeiss and start again. We did find a item before, and when we opened the chest, it went, "You have found the missing link." Ah, up there. I like the look of that. I like the look of that direction. Oh, we're going to attack from behind. Yeah, I'm just going to East End thug you for that. That's not going to happen.
Shouldn't have done that.
You shouldn't have done that.
Sounds like such an edgelord, doesn't it?
You shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, Ah, yes, beware of monsters, Carnelia Tower. Okay, we're going in the right location. Let's go.
So this is the Carnelia Tower? And the kidnapper's really holding the professor here? Yeah, look at the big jumble of footprints. If you need a hiding place, this would probably be a good place for it. Look out!
Ah, it's the dogs again.
Monsters! Yeah, as I expected.
Yeah, these monsters were irritating when it was just Estelle and Joshua on their own. That was very, very difficult to deal with. Now that we've got some backup, it might make things easier for us. Nah, it wasn't enough to kill it. Alright, that's helpful. Question is, can I take advantage? No, I can't get more than one. Oh, I can get two with that one. I'm gonna go for it. Wasn't bad, but wasn't brilliant. I also need to do something about Joshua's health. Because Joshua's taking a bit of a pounding at the moment. One down. Yes, the frenetic jazz music that we have here. I missed one of them, that's irritating. That's really annoying. I hate that. That's very, very irritating. I need to get rid of at least one of these. Joshua might have his ultimate attack, but I don't want to use it yet. I want to save it. One down. These are both full health, so we'll just go in and East and flip them for now. Nope. Wrong move. This is our chance now. We've got to try and take it where we can. Yeah, this is quite an irritating battle, this. But we managed to get through it. We tanked it.
That's that then. Let's move out.
See, look at the experience for that. That fight gave us next to absolutely nothing. It's crazy.
What is like that doing here? Oh, maybe. They're tied somehow to the men in their black clothes. Got him one. They probably been trained for combat by our little friends in black. Trained? Ever since I started checking these guys out, I've gotten attacked by monsters constantly. Ain't no way that's a coincidence. Let's see. So that means that the checkpoint up the mountain pass was attacked because you were there. I guess. It was your old man who assigned me this gig in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. Cassius is the one who assigned him the mission, and the swordsman that he went off against was very skilled. I still maintain that, sadly, I think Cassius is being mind-controlled, and he's under the mask.
He didn't like it's been a night at the strip club for me either.
What? The hell? What?
Strip club? How very you! Anyway, this reminds me. Jean mentioned something about that, right? Can you share some details? He showed it just before that whole skybanding mess started dumping on me. Said something about some crap coming up that really couldn't wait. An easy job, he says. That old man always plays innocent. That's so very sad. And after the last couple of run-ins with them, there's no way I'm giving anyone else the satisfaction of catching them. I especially want to get that one little bastard.
Which should be whom?
Never mind. Let's just arrest these guys and rescue the professor.
Yes, it seems that he's taking things personally. And I can't really blame him, to be honest. Rinse Estelle's EP, which is kind of irritating, but I need to do it. So for those of you out there watching at the moment, how you all getting on, and how is the sound? Please let me know if the sound's okay, because I'm trying a few things here. And because I'm trying them all the time, I'm never quite sure if they're right. Any power-ups? I don't look like it. That's frustrating. Yeah, now, full disclosure, I have actually been into this tower. So there are some treasure chests that I've already collected. Out of curiosity, for example.
Aha! You again!
An empty chest is a tragic thing indeed. Sounds nice. That's excellent. Good to know. Okay. The chest is decidedly empty. Decidedly empty. Not just empty. Decidedly empty. EP Charge EX. No soup for you. No soup, apparently. I'm not sure what it's getting at with all. No soup for you. I've heard of no cake for you, but no soup for you? Yeah, we have a lot of enemies there, so we want to be careful. Oh, nice. I did a lot of damage to them. Go on, Estelle, finish the fight.
Piece of cake.
The irony being that was actually only a third of the Xperas we got from that big fight with all those wolves, and yet we had the fight over in a second. Ah, damn it. I thought there might have been another way across there, but there clearly wasn't. Oh. I walked into the stairwell. It's easily done with the navigation in this game. I love this game's navigation, but there's sometimes where I'm like, I didn't want you to do that. What are you doing? Hellfire eggs. You will not find a finer empty chest. Terror bomb. It wouldn't be empty if you hadn't already looted it now, would it? I love the sass that these chests have. These chests fight back. It's like, you've already taken everything I've got to offer. Why do you keep asking for more? Are you going to move? Are you going to move? Yes. You might be wondering why I'm not fighting the enemies here. The main reason being I've fought them before, and they didn't give out the biggest experience. Say, haven't we met before? Ah, a staircase down. Where does this take us? Apparently back to a place I've already been. Okay, that was disappointing. What about this way? A big fat nothing. Although there is a lot of loot on this floor, so I need to try and get hold of it if I can. As Chris found out on Saturday, we like our loot. Yeah, this is going to be difficult to evade here. Not impossible, but difficult. That fight might have actually saved my bacon, believe it or not.
Care for a rematch?
I don't think they do, actually. Yes! That fight actually saved my bacon. It got us out of the fight. Now, I'm going to quickly save my game here. The reason for it is that there often are enemies in the chests in these places. So, we've got a celestial balm. Nice. I'll be taking that back now. Thank you. Oh, no, you won't. Get your hands out of my pocket chest. Yeah, this has enemy written all over it. I have a feeling we're going to fight some enemies here. Yep, monsters appeared. Now, from memory, I think when I've had a go at these enemies before, they are quite annoying. Although they are weak to water. There you go. And that's why you want to take them out from range. Ah! 666. Oh, I'm amazed that Joshua did enough damage to finish off by himself, but not Estelle. Blindness I really did not need. Ah, interesting, it didn't get to Agate. That's kind of surprising.
Should have done that.
Decent experience, but nothing to write home about. However, the amount of Sepith jewels we've got made it worth it. And we got attack 3. Oh, very nice. That's an augment. So he's got attack 2. And so has Joshua. By giving him attack 3, his defense drops by how much? What's his current status? He's currently at 114. So if I give him attack 3, it gives him access to flare arrow, but it drops his defense, which is a major problem. On the other hand, if I give it to Agate, he's got a fire quartz. Oh. Ah. He'd have to replace attack 2, I see. So that'd take him down from... He's got a higher defense stat. He can take it. So he's got more power available to him now. And here's another one. Right, first of all, items. Healing. Tell you what. Right, we'll go in with that. Because I got the feeling the same thing's going to happen here. I get the feeling these are going to attack us. Yeah, monsters appeared, caught it. Thought as such. This time, what I might do is have Joshua do one by himself with blue impact. Then I'll have Estelle do the same move. Yeah, we can see that one's an area, but it's not enough to attack all three of them. If it was, I'd use that. You go for blue impact as well, and you can back up Estelle with aqua bleed. Damn it, that wasn't enough to kill it. I wanted to have at least one. I need an idea with two of them dead. Yeah, see, we're not close enough to the attack there, so it's not a big deal. Ah, Joshua can get out of the way. Right, I'm going to take a gamble. I was hoping he wouldn't get knocked backwards. But I really didn't want him to get caught in that trap. I really did not want that. Now, Estelle, if you can go for... You can do the same move, Joshua. Yay, nice one.
All right, we're good to go.
And what do we get? The Cavalier Killer. The Cavalier Killer? Is that a weapon by any chance? Yes, it is. And it's a weapon for Agate. And it takes his attack up by 20 odd. That's fantastic. There you go. Meanwhile, you can have an accessory too. You can have that one to protect from that and preventing sleep as well. So 2 status effects. That's good. Anything over in this direction? No, there's not. Okay, let's go up the stairs.
Here you are! Here, finally got you cornered.
Braces? Damn, Joe Dogs, you just won't let it go, will you?
Yeah, the town using those disguises was pretty impressive, I'll admit. But your endgame was pretty weak. You may not have fought anyone but actually come here, but no such luck. Now, how about you play nice and just let Professor Russell go free? Yeah, according to the lords of the Bracer Guild, you're hereby placed under arrest. It's too bad we couldn't find the guy in that stupid mask. But I think your time be over.
Don't mock us! We'll cut down anyone who gets in our way. Yep, an all attack.
You're finished.
Take
blast, so it'll need to do a lot of damage.
Not now.
And there goes Joshua, which is irritating as anything.
We're good to go. Here I come. Piece of cake.
Not entirely, Estelle. It wasn't entirely a piece of cake. Let's be real here.
God damn braces! But have you forgotten about our prisoner?
You guys are unbelievable. Don't you even know when to give up?
You want to use Professor Russell's intellect, right? Are you really worried to harm him? Shut up! Is that really a chance you can take? What a bunch of whiners. Just admit you've lost already. The Royal Land forces are mobilized. There's nowhere for you to hide. What's the damn funny? Oh, nothing. It's just we thought you competent for a second there. So it's almost time. What? Huh? Estelle, look out!
I hear it. Of course it's an airship. Cheaters!
Shit, this was their trump card. Now the shoe's on the other foot.
Though we'd have gladly killed you all here, we never intended for you braces to get involved. If you just hold your tongues and observe, you may escape with your lives.
What? Now listen, you jerk.
Estelle, I think we should do what they say.
What are you saying?
Playing things by the book here is just gonna leave us open. The second they make a move, the professor, we rush him.
Okay.
Looks like you've given up. A wise decision on your part. Now you'll excuse us. Now!
No!
What? Who's the kid?
Tina?
Damn it, she followed us?
Let my grandpa go! Or else you're gonna be in big trouble!
Whoa! Don't get cocky, you little brat! Oh no!
Tina!
Oh,
Dude! I got it!
We got it! Hey, what the heck are you doing shooting a little kid? Especially with that test model. Sorry, I thought she was going to take out the ship. Oh, forget about it now. Pull back. We're getting out of here.
Hey! Wait a second! Grandpa! Tina!
All right. For now, we should return to Zeiss and regroup. We need to report to the guild about the airship.
Right! Tina, I know you're hurting. Why? Why'd you have to take him? So mean! Why?
Hey, run.
whoa! What the? I gotta say, you asshole! She's literally just seen her grandpa get kidnapped at gunpoint, and you slap her for it? Holy shit! I knew you were a douche, but that's a whole new level. What an absolute grade A twat!
Wait a second! I told you before, you just get in the way if you followed us. You being here was a screwed up our shot at rescuing the old man. Are you planning to accept responsibility for that?
I never meant.
Plus, you little stomach and pea shooter want to put your own life at risk. Nothing that gets on my nerves more than kids like you who can't resist poking around where they have no business.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, you don't have to be so mean! Hell, her grandpa was just kidnapped! Why do you think I said all that? Hey, kid, while you're still wailing away, have a listen. Are you okay with things they are? You gonna accept that you can't help your granddad and just give up? Okay then, shape up and get some courage. You can cry and scream all you want, but first you gotta learn to stand on your own. Learn to take care of yourself before you run off trying to rescue others. You can't do that, then don't you ever get in our way again. You can just crawl into bed, pull the covers over you, and cry like a baby. Hell, that'd probably be the best thing for all of us.
Tina, I'm okay, Estelle. I can stand up myself.
Deeds, not words.
I'm really sorry. It's my fault that those men got away. Goofball, you don't have to apologize.
Right, we're just glad you're alright.
Thank you both. Mr. Agate?
What? Before you start griping, just remember I'm not a complaint department.
Thank you for saving me from before. And for cheering me up.
Okay, but whatever, Tita. If that cheers you up, fine. Bed sounds nice because it's cold where you are, Evian. It's surprisingly okay here. It's got a little nippy, but not too bad. And also, good evening, Ashley. I see you jumping there. How are you doing, matey? Been busy on the old tablet, have you? Got some drawing or something?
I wasn't trying to cheat you up. That's called discipline for a whiny brat.
Okay.
You were just crying, so why you grinning at me now? You damn crazy kid.
You really ought to accept someone's gratitude when it's offered. I think you just like being difficult.
No, I think it's more a matter of him being shy.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, that's actually kind of cute.
Oh, shut up. Whatever, we should head back to the guild. It seems to me those guys are some kind of bosses calling the shots. I don't like it, but I think we're gonna need the military's help.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Best that we hurry then.
And we got a 4-person party, and we're quite low on health, actually. Well, low on resources, but we'll do what we can. I'm going to need to give her some new quartz back because she's low at the moment. Taking her attack down is probably not a good idea. Action is not a bad idea, actually. Give her the ability to move at speed or evade. Apologies to this, people. I don't like doing menu management, you know me, but needs must in this case. I need to give her some actual skills. Okay, that's helpful. It's still not ideal. She's got very, very low resources. Yeah, not got anything there for her. Or there either. Or there. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, by the way, this character, I've found out she's 12. I was way off the mark when I saw what her age was. I wasn't even close. You've got more EP. Right, okay. Now what we're going to try and do is an evasion run to get out of the tower. We're going to try and evade. Yeah, we can't interact with the tower. It's quite annoying. And yet, check it out. The airship's right there, people. We found our enemy. They're hiding right off screen. There's the edge of the world. And there's the enemy. They're right there. We don't need the guild. Tita, just get your rocket launcher out now. We can do this right here and now. If you played this back in the day on the original Windows release or on the PSP version, you would not see that because the game had no ultra-wide feature. Because we've got ultra-wide graphics, we're able to see out of bounds, which is interesting from a developer point of view because you see where they've kept resources ready to go. That ship's literally there, so for the scene when it's caught on the coding can drag it in. That's why it's in that position. In case you're wondering. I didn't intend to do that, but I'll take it.
Alright, we're good to go.
There's a chance here we can get Tita up a level if we're careful. Oh, there's too many enemies there. There's too many of them and I've not got the resources to deal with them. Luckily, you can do what I used to do in the Persona 3 run. If you get the initiative, you can run away. And they won't be able to keep up with you. Ah, we have 4 of them. Okay, that's kind of awkward. If you want to waste your turn, that's fine. See you later, mate.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Perfect. I've just leveled Tita up in one fight. That's awesome. That's what we're talking about. That's really useful. There's like whimsical music that we have here. It's kind of cool. Reminds me a bit of one of the dungeon areas in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. One of the underground areas has this kind of like acoustic guitar sound to it. Which side of the tunnel are you going on? Come on. Thank you, that'll do me nicely. See you later.
What's wrong?
It's nothing. Just felt a little dizzy for a sec.
Maybe for when you protected me earlier. That's right.
You did get shot, but I thought you blocked it.
Just a scratch. It's no big deal.
It's my fault.
Hey, listen, I get worse injuries than this with shaving. Now quit fussing and let's just get back to Zeiss.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to be falling down when we get to Zeiss. I feel it. And we're either going to have a quest where we have to get someone to save him, or he's going to be basically taken out of fighting and we're not going to be able to harm him again. I see it coming already. All the enemies here are kind of pointless to fight because the experience payout is so poor. So I'm just... don't I know you? Ah, it's the martial arts guy.
Huh? We met you on the way back from Almo.
And I appreciate you helping me on the way. I must say that it seems more than mere happenstance that we meet again on the road.
You might be right. By the way, did you make it to the hot springs in Almo, sir?
Yeah, I did. But please, there's no need to be so formal. Oh, but it does seem to be my first meeting with your friend there. Ah, he seems a bit green around the edges. Is he well?
Huh?
Oh yeah, look at that face.
What's with your face?
I got it.
Shoot it. I said I'm fine.
Wait, what's wrong with him?
1 sec. Joshua. Oh, thumbed Agate's eyelids back, so he's basically lifted the eyelids. I thought he'd literally like put his thumbs in. Ugh, no, don't do that. Never. Not good. His pupils are starting to dilate. I think he may have been suffering on that bullet.
You mean he's been poisoned?
That appears to be the case. The pupil dilation could be an indicator of some kind of botanical neurotoxin. You're probably right. I can't be absolutely sure, but I think his life may be at risk. We don't get him some help.
No! You not talk! Right now we have to get into a doctor! Tina is the one nearby! The central factory! There's a clinic on the 4th floor!
Yes, Avian, I know exactly who wouldn't like that idea. We know exactly who that is. Then please show me the way there. I'll carry the young man.
Are you sure?
My body's well suited to this kind of task. Let me handle the heavy lifting. And besides, we appear to be in the same business.
We are?
You mean? I've yet to introduce myself. I'm Zinvathik, with the Calvar Republic Guild. I'm pleased to meet you because of Braces on the Burl.
First things first, we have to perform first aid. It looks to be some unique form of neurotoxin. My usual array of antidotes won't work on something like this.
What's gonna happen to him?
Well, he's a fighter, so I think he'll manage to hold out. But in all likelihood, the longer he stays in this coma, the greater the risk of death.
No! Joshua!
Sorry it took so long. I had to report into Kilika. She passed the info on to the military, so if anything comes up, we should be able to find out soon.
Okay, thank you. Hey, where'd Zin go?
Apparently he and Kilika know each other. They had a lot to discuss.
I see. Well, the Opera of Easterners.
So, how's he doing? Not so well then.
Unfortunately, I'm not so well versed in poisons that I can counteract the effects without knowing the ingredients. But Father Vixen might be able to help.
Huh? Father Vixen? He's a priest in Zeiss.
He's built up a substantial knowledge of medicine by tapping the Septian Church's millennium-old archives. He particularly learned in pharmacology. He may be able to devise some form of remedy to counteract the poison's effects.
I get it. The priest in Rowan is also really good with this stuff.
It's certainly worth asking about. It's late, but let's see if we're going to church will net us anything.
Okay.
And it looks like Tita's going to join us as well, so we are now a 3-piece once again. And I called it when he started acting weird. I thought something's going to happen. It turned out he'd been sent into a coma. The question is it one that we're going to see him come back from? Or is it going to be one where it's basically taken out of the game? I believe the church is down here. And I think it's off to the back. Around here somewhere. There we are. There's the church. Tita, what brings you here at this time of night?
Oh, Father! Please help us save Agate!
What do you mean?
Tina, calm down for a second!
Father, you see... Joshua explained Agate's poisoning and the details of the poison itself.
I see.
This is troubling.
Is there anything you can do?
Thankfully, we do have a treatment here at the church for virulent nerve toxins. It doesn't nullify the poison, but it does boost the patient's immune system, so that he can better fight off the effects on his own. Sister Kira, you're familiar with the medicine I refer to?
I am, but the ingredients...
You have an ingredient?
What do you need and where can we get it? Zamoria moss is what it's called. It's a species of bioluminescent plant. It should grow deep in the limestone cave inside the Cardia Tunnel. We sent bracers to collect it in the past.
The Caldia Tunnel? We went through there when we came through to hit this ice. This should be a snap.
Then let's go find some of this Zamoria moss. What? You two?
Yes, Mother. My two friends here are bracers.
I see. That makes things much easier. At any rate, go back to the guild and talk to the staff before going to Limestone Cave. There might be some record from earlier collection trips.
Got it.
Let's go. So when we first came to Zeiss, I actually went into the area where I think it is. I didn't get involved in any fights there. I deliberately avoided them. But I had a feeling that was going to be important because it was just right in the heart of the place. It stuck out like a sore thumb. Ah, you're back.
Zin, I didn't know you were still here. Thanks for carrying the galley earlier.
We're in your debt. Think nothing of it. Always glad to help a friend.
So, how is Agate's condition?
Well, Joshua relayed what they knew about Agate's current condition and about the Zamoria moss. It's in greater danger than I'd imagined.
If you need Zamoria moss, one moment while I check the information the church supplied. Ah, here we are. It can evidently be found in the northwest area of the Cardia Limestone Cave, at the shore of an underground lake.
Northwest Limestone Cave Underground Lake. Got it.
You might as well put it in the notebook.
I've heard it said that the monsters in that place are quite strong. The last time the guild dispatched bracers to gather moss, a team of 4 veterans was sent.
The 4 veterans?
Gathering the moss isn't going to be an easy task then. In that case.
As such, I suggest you take this gentleman with you.
Yeah. Hey, can I please finish what I was going to say?
Oh, do you not wish to accompany them?
No, I didn't say that. Oh, never mind. You're just as frustrating to deal with as ever.
You flatter me.
Well, it wasn't intended as flattery. Oh, here we go. These two obviously like each other, don't they?
And are you gonna come with us then?
Yeah. That seems to be the path that destiny indicates. I'm setting off the grandstand tomorrow, but I can certainly accompany you until then.
That's plenty of time. Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Excuse me. I don't suppose I could come. Huh? I know that since I slow you down, but the guy's hurt because you protected me. I feel like I gotta do something to help. Tita. Hey, Joshua, what do you say? Can we take him with us? Please?
Do I have a choice? Okay, Tita. Do you promise to let us take the lead and not do anything rash?
I promise.
That's enough for me. Do you mind, Zin? It's fine by me. Good to have your words, little one.
Thank you, sir. Well, if that's all settled, then let's get to that limestone cave.
First, let's take the Cardia Tunnel from the central factory basement. Yes, we will. So, there's nothing to report. Meanwhile, out of curiosity, yeah, no new quests have showed up there either. I made that mistake on the last stream. I'm not doing that again. We have received the 3 healings. That's good news. So he's very much our thug character, I think. Yeah, he does have the ability to get some more quartz in here. So we could give him some more moves. Like the earth moves, for example. Or I could give him increased hit. Or enemies become unaware of presence. For now, let's give him... Let's go with mute. And that's it. So it's night in Zeiss, and we're on our way back to work. I feel triggered saying that, I really do.
That was a bracer, right? He was awfully pale. I hope he was alright.
He kind of wasn't, but we'll certainly do what we can. Meanwhile, we've got a lot more Sepith. I mean, I could take a gamble on one of these quite high ones, like evade free, for example. So the question is, who would have that? Ah, Estelle's got evade 2. Giving her that one gives her access to Aero Storm, gives her an extra move. That could be really useful. And what that also means is I might be able to give Tita evade 2. Give her a bit more ability to move around. Yeah, that was worth it. That was worth it. Okay, into the underground we go. Yes, cue the Parisian jazz music, people. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that's not Parisian jazz. He's maxed his guard. Not that it's going to matter. At least it shouldn't do.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Yes, 2 experience for that. Oh yeah. Now we're cooking, people. Ah, here we are. Here's the limestone cave. Yeah, so that's northwest. I believe it's the north. Yeah, the north. Oh, it's the northwest part. Excellent. Okay, so we need to go up to the top left. Yeah, this is the place. I remember it now.
So, the County Estate Limestone Cave. Kind of mysterious, don't you think?
Imagine that sense of ridiculous is strong, though. They ain't gonna back down without some serious punishment.
Sweetie, if you're scared, maybe you should just go home. You don't have to prove anything. I'm okay. It's scary, but I'll be alright. Besides, we have to get that Zamoria Moss, right? Right. So shall we head out? So, it grows at the edge of some underground lake.
Apparently so, yeah. And that lake is supposed to be in the northwest part of this cave. We should be extra careful as we make our way through. Don't want to lose our bearings after all. Yeah, I know all about that because I got lost in here before I even realized there was an area I didn't have to go to. So now we don't have the map, so what we want to be careful of is the route. We'll split these two and keep heading up to the northwest if we can. And then we need to go to the southeast on the way back. I'm looking around any blind spots for enemies. Because if we can sneak past the enemies, we don't have to worry about getting involved in any fights at all. And while that might be bad for experience early on, if I'm right, when we get to the centre, there's going to be a boss fight. Right, that's a treasure chest, so... And we've already been here. You can see the chest is empty. Estelle and Joshua came here on their own and didn't once get into a fight. The problem is, when you've got a chain of 4 people, it's very easy to get ambushed. So it's much trickier for navigation purposes. So it's well worth taking advantage of the ability to save anywhere, so you can sneak on through. See, there's a good example. I had to very quickly double back, and I very nearly had them walk into me.
Wow! It's so pretty!
Yeah, now that's what I call a nice view.
In the cave, no less!
Looks like we found the cave leak. The Zamoria Mass should go somewhere around here.
Okay, let's get cracking!
Now this is where we might have to search, so... It suggests it's going to be on the rock.
Hey, look at that!
Maybe that glowing stuff is Zamoria Mass.
I wasn't expecting the mask to be so pretty either. Why does it glow?
Probably has a lot of the components to make up the septium. Come on, let's gather it up so we can return this ice.
Looks like we're all set.
Well, let's head back to town and deliver it to the priest.
Okay.
Hold up.
Huh?
On your guard. Yeah, I called it.
Is that a penguin? An evil penguin? Oh no.
Yeah, I guess that's the ruler of the cave lake. None of them are getting out of here without a fight.
Prepare to hit your doom! Come on, everyone!
Okay, that was pretty funny, it has to be said. That was pretty amazing. Wow, it's got a lot of health, that boss. That boss has a shit ton of health. Wow, and even with critical, we barely did any damage. Fire is more effective. I've not got any craft points. I can't use that, I've just realised. Wind's not as effective, even though it is a big area. Purely because it's a big area, I'm going to give it a try. Paralysed with fear? Well, that's hopeful. That wasn't as powerful as I thought it would be. The fact that the minions here did more damage is interesting. That's helpful. We got rid of one of his underlings. Ah, that's no good. Hurt it, but didn't do enough as much, didn't do anywhere near as much as I would have liked. Right, if you can't hit it for now, go for fireball on that one. could have been worse. Not helpful. Not helpful at all. That's annoying. I can't do what I wanted to. Just covering Joshua's HP because of the attacks that are coming up. Whatever that was. It's paralysed him, which is really irritating. Interesting though, you can use arts. That's kind of a surprise. That really was East End fun. That's getting very, very annoying. Go for Flare Arrow again. This boss has a lot of health. An absolute ton of health. Let's get rid of him. Deadliest move. That's doing loads of damage to it. But even that's really been quite attritional. And I don't like attritional moves. So this boss so far, they've just made it very tanky. And tanky bosses are very, very annoying. But all you can do with tanky boss is just keep on trying to do as much damage as you can. As fast as you can. Yeah, unfortunately, using speed up at the time when you get a critical boost is not that helpful, but there's not much you can do about it. Yeah, it does barely any damage. Nice, that hurts it though. Has to be said. Just keep chipping away with Flare Arrow. Oh, it's upped its defense and healed itself. Now that's just irritating. Can't see that that's going to work, but I'm going to try it anyway.
Prepare to meet your doom!
Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be of much use, but I thought I'd try it anyway. It was better to do something than nothing. What am I better off doing here is actually using taunt. Ah. Right, use that first. Let's buff his defense and his strength. And then what I can do next turn with him is having used the taunt move. That's very annoying. Quite an expensive spell, but it needed to be used.
Oh, okay.
That's helpful. That's got us a chance. Now what you can do is actually use taunt. Make it attack you.
Hey, over here! What? You yelling?
He's got an ownery, whatever the hell that means. I don't know what that means. That could mean anything. It could mean he's got on like low health.
You're finished.
Just do a load of extra damage while we still can. So much for the I'm going to attack only one person move. That clearly didn't work.
Yeah.
Yes, not the time to get that move. We could have done with that a bit earlier, but what can we do? It's a bit late for that now. So this boss, it's actually really quite cheap. I've done more than its health and damage, but that fact that it can heal itself, I find that really, really annoying. I mean, don't get me wrong. Oh wow, 0 damage. Not very helpful. Right, this was the part where it took the most damage earlier. I remember that now. Yay, there we go.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Decent experience gain that. And a load of Sepith too.
Now I've seen everything. Stupid evil penguin. It was kind of cute, but still scary.
Phew, I guess we drove it off. We shouldn't waste any more time, though. Let's go before he decides to come back. Yeah, that'd be probably for the best. This mask's supposed to go to the church in town, right?
Yeah, let's hurry.
Right, first of all, make absolutely sure that we don't have any issues. And then what we'll need to do very quickly is get back. So... use Tita as a healing battery, which has saved us a bit of time. And now what we'll try and do is take on the rest of it. So here we go. Yeah, right. So what we need to do now is go southeast, because we came northwest. So we need to go to the top left. At least I think we do. Oh, dead end. Sake. Right, that direction there is south, where the arrow is pointing now. So we need to keep going in this direction. Yeah, we're fine now. This bridge was the entryway, I remember. And unless I'm mistaken, when we get to the end of the pathway here, to the right is a bridge where there should be a place to rest for 3. I remember abusing it on my way into Zeiss. Oh, Joshua, you idiot! It's not the wrong way. I want to use the rest point. It's not the wrong way at all. Shut up! I'm the leader. I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going, you pillock. Well, luckily we didn't get into any battles, so we ended up getting away with it. Still, that could have been more annoying than it needed to be. 4th floor. We need to... Oh, no, we need to go to the church, I believe. Because we need to give them the ingredients for this, Yeah, Father Vixen, that's the one. I was right. Yes, let's go down the up escalator. Because we're rebels. We don't follow the rules.
Father, we got the Samurai Mass.
You have it. I'm impressed you were able to get it so quickly.
Can you use this to make that medicine?
Yes, of course. I need to mix it in the back. Come with me if you'd please. The blue and gold consecrated by Septium, the source of all things, abides here. O great goddess, we call on your will to shape and purify the power bestowed within. It is ready. Here, take this. The Arv Sovereign Serum.
What a pretty color. Do you drink this?
Yes. Mind you, this will not destroy the poison. It will only boost the patient's immune system, so that it may deal with the toxic agent itself. How very Eastern. Yes, it does share some of its origin with the more esoteric cures of the East. Go, take it to your friend.
Thanks. Thank you so much, Father.
And into the elevator, up to floor 4, and hopefully we can give Gate this medication. And he can fight work calls the Avian. No worries, that can happen.
Goodbye, Doctor.
How'd it go?
The Pates gave us the medicine.
Really? I knew he wouldn't let us down.
I'm the same, I need to do mine this weekend, Avian.
I see. This will stimulate his natural immune response. It's worth a shot. Now to get him to drink it.
Dr. Miriam used an oral syringe to administer the medicine to Agate. Not an intravenous drip or anything like that, it's all a pipette. Drop it into his mouth.
Ideals, please. Whoa! Why is he screaming like that?
It's okay. I think it's gonna be fine.
What?
The medicine's beginning to take effect. It hurts, and it's rough on his system, but he'll recover.
Exactly. This should take him out of any immediate danger from the neurotoxin.
Oh, okay. But he's in so much pain.
Yes, and he will be for the better part of a day. But he'll be alright. He's going to pull through and make a full recovery.
That's fair. Start tonight. If the iron's hot, Avian, go for it. And so Agate's life was saved. Late into the night, Estelle and the others slept in shifts to watch over him.
That's strange. Now where's that spare towel? Aha! Hey. Agate! He's sweating like crazy! I need to dry him!
Yeah.
Agate! Are you awake? I'll bring you some water.
Misha?
Huh?
They're the goddess. There you are. I'm right here. Don't be scared. Just...
Agate!
Tita puts a hand to Agate's forehead, confirming his fever. She wiped his brow and laid a cool towel on him. Gradually the pain left his face, and his breathing grew less ragged. Soon all was quiet and calm, and he drifted off into a peaceful slumber.
Phew, thank goddess. But who's Misha?
Yes, that's a good question, Tita. Who is Misha? Because I've never heard of her. Or him. I'm truly sorry to be bidding you farewell.
Hey, it's okay. We really appreciate all your help.
Hey, taking the ship direct to the Grand Cell. Yeah, there's much I must do. If I wouldn't expect it there, I would gladly remain and do my part to help resolve this kidnapping incident. Forgive me, little one.
Don't be silly. You've done a lot for us. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I appreciate you saying so.
The express flight to Grand Cell aboard the Cecilia will be departing shortly. All passengers, please go to departure gates.
Ah, that's annoying. Well, at least you've realised it now, Avian, rather than too late to guessel them. Oops, time to make my exit. Take care. Hopefully we'll meet again, fate willing.
You betcha. Oh, how long you gonna be in LaBeryl?
I can say for certain, but probably until the Queen's birthday celebration.
Maybe we'll see you there.
Until then, take care. Same to you. Now then, to the guild first. Maybe they learned something about that airship from before.
Yeah, and they might have some intel from the Royal Armed Forces. What are you gonna do, Tita? I think I'm gonna look after Gary. Since he hasn't woken up yet, I don't think he should be left alone. Oh, Tita, that's fine. Let us take care of finding the professor. I'm sorry. I only have a Davis car's travel for you. Did you listen to this kid? Where's that old spirit? Buck up, sweetie. We'll sort this out.
I think it's a great idea for you to stay with him until he wakes up. We trust you to take care of him.
Okay. That's one brave kid. She's so sweet. I'm kind of surprised that she cares so much about a guy with absolutely no manners, though.
Well, come to think of it, you two are pretty similar to each other.
Huh? I have nothing in common with that jerk.
How about your tendency to go off half-cocked and how soft-hearted you are? He talks like a big jerk, but he's always trying to protect others. I think that Tina sees that.
Well, I can't really argue with that. Yeah, fine. Let's just go see what's up at the guild. Until the guy gets up and about again, we got plenty we can investigate.
That sounds fine. Yep, so. Quickly save our game again. And down the travelator we go, onto the guild.
Morning, Killigan.
Good morning.
And to you both. Has Zin already left?
Yeah, he took an airline on the Grancel some time ago.
I wish you could come to see him off. Speaking of which, do you two know each other somehow?
A bit. Quite some time ago. But that's beside the point. Have you noticed the strange currents in the air? The winds are shifting.
Hey, no changing the subject. Wait, we are talking about the weather, aren't we?
Hey, you learned something about that airship.
Not a thing. But I believe this disquieting atmosphere is related to the Royal Army mobilizing. For one thing, I sent a message to the Army headquarters at Lyston Fortress, but there's been no response. Secondly, all the mandatory inspections throughout the kingdom have been lifted.
What? What's that all about? Isn't it about another turf war like with the Sky Bandits, is it?
No. It would be strange doing the call of inspections if that were the case. If they had caught the culprits themselves, surely they would have sent word around. Maybe there is something in the air.
Incidentally, I've not been able to contact the intelligence division at Lyston Fortress either. It is possible the Royal Army has some sort of internal issue going on.
Some sort of... Oh, wait! The stuff that Dorothy shot!
The picture of those guys in black wearing the Royal Guard uniforms.
Someone mention my name? Dorothy!
Speak of the devil, and you verily.
Wow, what an ordeal! I finally got in touch with my editor's office, and Niall happened to be there. When I told him about giving up my photo quartz to the army, he just about blew his stack. It's so unfair. Which means they haven't given it back yet. Why? I mean, how weird is that? And after I got in the trouble of going to Lyston Fortress to get it back too. Wow, you've got some fire to you. Well, I guess that's a Warmedy trait, right? Anyway, I didn't have any other option but to just take a picture of the fort for the paper. It does make for a great shot, though. It lights up all pretty at night. You took a pretty picture at the fort?
Now to mention, he's supposed to obtain permission to photograph any part of a military installation.
Come on, it's not like it's that big of a deal. Here, take a look. I just developed it.
Dorothy placed the photo on the counter. And look, there's the airship. Hey, that is a pretty nice shot. So this is the Lyston Fortress.
Wow, Dorothy, you've really got to get out for this. Wait a sec.
What's wrong, Estelle?
It matched my imagination, but do you see the thing right there at the top right?
What? You're right.
It's not very clear, but there's definitely a small shadow there.
You got a sharp eye, Estelle. I mean, I took the picture and I didn't notice that at all. Well, what can I say? Well, it's just a silhouette. Maybe it's an army ship.
No, that's no guard ship. This is that small airship from before.
Before? It's the same silhouette as the ship the professor was taken away.
Rad.
Wait, what? Hold on just 1 second. Why would that ship be anywhere near here? This is a Royal Army installation, isn't it?
Calm down, Estelle. There are plenty of possibilities to consider before we go jumping to conclusions. Maybe we should go straight to the Lyston Fortress and ask what this is about.
What? I see. You intend to put it to them directly. Provoke a response, perhaps.
Do you think that would be a bad idea?
Not at all. You have my authorization. This has the potential to be a huge disaster. Whatever might be going on there, this matter must be handled delicately. You're starting to scare me, Killica. But you're probably right. We have to handle this very carefully. Hey, Dorothy, can we have a copy of this picture? Sure. After all, you guys did a lot for me. Thanks. I owe you one. If you intend to go to Lyston Fortress, you'll need to leave via the east entrance and take the Ritter Roadway. When you reach the freeway fork in the front road, stay on the northern fork, and you'll eventually wind up in front of the fort's main gate. Please use the utmost caution. Roger that!
Acknowledged. Meanwhile, good evening, Queen. Just seen you jump in there saying you made it. Welcome to the stream. How is everybody? All is fine but star. Though we have had one member of the party struck down, and we had a guest fighter join us and then leave. So we're going back old school. It's Joshua and Estelle one-on-one. And what are you two doing? Thank you for making the time to help us, Igor. Oh, it's no trouble at all. An old obsolete engineer like me has plenty of time. Obsolete, he says. He has built the RCL, the greatest machine to ever fly, and he's obsolete. Okay, then just old. My small part in the RCL's construction wore me out. I couldn't keep up with Russell. But I've got to serve as best I can, even at my age. Yep, the fossil is realising that people actually like his work. You're only as old as you feel, people. That's what I tell myself daily. Does it work? Yeah. Probably not. Yep, so here's the Ritter Roadway, which I've already explored quite a few times. And at the moment, I'm avoiding fights, not because I can't win them. It's because there's not... Oh. Okay. Right, apologies, people. I'm going to need to do a little tiny bit of not quite grinding, but I need to do something. I need to get craft points. I'm going to need craft points. Without them, we're going to be in trouble. Yeah, two of them blocked it, which is kind of annoying. Oh, I thought that was going to be enough to kill it. Starting to get on my nerves. Not ideal. That's not ideal at all. Yeah, what I'm trying to do here is fill the craft points bar to 200 points, because that enemy looks like it's going to be a special fight, and that's going to be awkward. So I mean about the experience payout being pathetic. It gives us nothing. It's really not very good. However, we are able to at least farm ourselves some more. Okay, that'll do nicely. Quick save. So I'm hopefully not going to have to do this for too long. I just want to fill the craft points bar. That's all I want to do. I was hoping that would be enough to kill it. Can Estelle reach him? Yes, she can. That was helpful. It wasted its turn. Yeah, we're not going to be leveling up anytime soon now because we're getting barely any experience. All you can do when you barely get an experience is just keep on fighting. There's nothing much more you can do.
Good to go.
Yes, the sight of that random, like, dragon creature on the highway makes me go, yeah, we're not going to be able to bypass that. That's going to be a fight. It's going to say you need to exterminate or leave alone, and we will not be able to move past it. They're very irritating battles. Nice, you're almost done with all your Christmas shopping, are you, Queen? I just need to whack mine. That's all I have to do. Once they're all wrapped, it'll be easy. Oh, very nice. We got rid of 2 of them. That was an expensive spell, but we needed to do it. Quick detour into Zeiss and then back out so we can try that again. Purely so I can, like, I can also then rest at the inn, restore our HP, our energy points and our craft points, and then from there take on this enemy. Then rest again. That's the plan. Abuse the ability to rest, people. That's what we're planning to do here. Ah, they've called for backup, the sneak thieves. I'm not quite sure what the bad touch does. It doesn't exactly make you start dancing to the Bloodhound Gang, so I'm not sure what it's getting at. Now, will you please stop calling for backup? Please stop summoning your buddies. Well, having said that, to be fair, is to let us get our craft points up. So it's not the worst case scenario. Being poisoned is quite annoying as well. Ugh, how annoying. Leave Estelle alone. So I do apologise for this part of the stream, people, but I need to have craft points. Otherwise, we're going to have some real difficulty with... Oh, bugger. I did not need that. What we're going to do now is we're going to cheat. We're going to run away. We're going to run away. And now we're getting the preemptive attack instead. I want to take out the Ragu Rabbit first. Interesting, I had the chance to attack Estelle, and instead just walked over to Joshua. He must really not like Joshua for some reason. Tell you what, I'm going to be clever here. I'm going to try to be. Extra craft points for Joshua.
Alright, we're good to go.
Wasn't a preemptive, so that's not ideal. You want the preemptive. Because that means we can get at least one, if not two enemies killed. There we go. And that's Joshua's craft points now maxed out, which is what I wanted. So we're going to quickly use the inn and then save our game and hopefully be able to take down the monster.
Piece of cake.
And in fact, there's something you'll be able to see for the first time if I do that, Queen. A skill that I've not shown before. But first, it's not that direction, it's this direction. Nope, that's the bar. Okay, so there we are. We will be coming back here again once we're done with this fight. But first things first, let's quickly save our game. It looks like a very big Cerberus kind of enemy, doesn't it? It looks pretty nasty. Yep, see, we can't get past it. Right, first of all, Joshua.
We're finished.
So this siphon health, that could make them quite annoying. That's got attack delay, which is a problem too. Yeah, they're getting a lot of attacks in. That's the problem. It's the attack spam. Simply regroup and reload. which is what I can do. I can just regroup and reload. I can just reload. It's an easy fix. Right, I'm gonna go for this again.
You're finished.
So the problem is, it's all the attacks they get. They get too many attacks. They shouldn't get this many attacks at the start of the game. They really shouldn't. I'll take one out, which will make things a little easier. So if this doesn't work, then I'm going to do something else. So it's the sheer amount of attacks that they get. That's the problem. It's really unbalanced.
Not now.
Yeah. This fight is the most unbalanced fight I've seen in a while. So there's no challenge when the enemy's allowed to spam a million different moves. That's not challenge. It's not remotely balanced. It's not balanced. So basically the game's roadblocked me. There's no way through. The game is literally unplayable. Don't think there's anything I can do to change it. Unless... Just gonna quickly go back to town. I've had an idea. I'm wondering... I'm wondering if there's any equipment I can use to counteract it. Where's the... Ah, here we are. Arms and guards. See what you've got for sale. Ignore the guns. That's not the part I'm interested in. Yeah, they have increased movement, but that's not very good. Yeah, there's nothing here. That's the problem. There's not... It's not like there's even one that lets you, like, get away with, like, you know, delaying attacks or anything like that. There's no way to resolve it that I can see. Even evade doesn't help. Because evade's meant to be, you know, really, really speedy. I mean, that increases speed up a bit. Thing is that the speed stat's really poor, because even if I give that to... I don't know, say... You see, Joshua's currently got a speed of 18. I've not got anything that'll increase that, I don't think. As I say, I don't mind the challenge. I don't mind the challenge in the game, but when they make it so it's that fight, by the way, you can't avoid it. You can't go around it. If you try, it just says leave alone and puts you past it. It's not like you can even shoot. You should be able to ignore it. You should be able to. It should be an optional fight. And if it's not going to be an optional fight, it should be balanced, because there's too many enemies that do too much in attacks-wise. I mean, I've not got the Sepith for that, so I can't make that. I've already got Action 2, so that's not going to help. That's movement, that's not what we need. Hit, meanwhile, increases dexterity, but that's all it does. So I can't even make any new moves. The only one that will do it is evade 3, but I'm pretty sure that Estelle's already got that equipped. Yeah, she's already got evade 3. I mean, I could get the only thing I could do is I could make one for Joshua. Make an evade 2. I can't make an evade because I've not got enough sapith. Unless I grind for more sapith. So apologies for this, people. The developers have made the game a bit unbalanced here. So we're going to be forced to do a little bit of dicking around. This is why I don't like it when games do this. When the challenge comes from arbitrary reasons. So even if I tried to cast his move, like the clock up speed move, it won't make a difference. I don't think it will anyway. I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. And because of where they're paced out, there's literally no way through them either. Because they're all in 4 different areas, you can't even group them together for an attack. The only move that's any use at the moment is Joshua's. Now, there is one possible strategy I can go for, and I might have no choice but to do it. It's one that I don't like, but it's a strategy I might have to use. That's helpful.
That's that then. Let's move out.
There is one possible way that I can think of. And the question is, got anything that'll do it? It's a risky strategy, but it's one I might try. It might be possible to out-DPS it. Because part of the problem is that if Joshua's attack did enough damage and you could take out the underlings, it'd be much... That's the problem. It's the sheer volume of underlings. There's too many of them. If it was that boss and 2 wolves, fine. Because then you could deal with the amount of turns, but you can't deal with the amount of turns. That's the problem. I think that's where they've not been 100% accurate in the balance, and I'm refusing to cheese the game by dying on purpose to make it easier. I'm refusing to cheese the game by doing that. If I have to, I will. It's as simple as that. If I have to deliberately lose in order to make the enemy AI easier, I'll do it that way. But it feels like you're cheesing the game when you're doing that. But at the same time, if that's the only way to beat it, that's how I'll do it. Right, this time, I'm going to see if I can out-DPS it.
We're finished.
No, I can't. I'm not wasting my time. See, all I want to do, look at all this space. Why can't I just ignore it? You know what I mean? That's the problem as well. Why did they have it where the only way you can go through the story, they force the enemy on you? And it should be better balanced. So I can't out DPS it either. Oh. I'm not being ambushed. I'm not having that. I'm not expending resources dealing with that crap. Try that again. And again, it'd be fine if you had a bigger party, but you can't even have a bigger party. I find that really fucking cheap. It's arbitrary difficulty. Well, as I say, there's only two ways I can think of. Let's see firstly if I'm not going to Sepith. Say, there's one way I can think of, which I don't want to do. But I think the only realistic way to do it is to deliberately die. Deliberately die and retry. I think I might see if that works. The question is whether you keep your craft points when you respawn. I'm going to deliberately charge right in. See, that's RNG. We didn't even get a move. Even if you try and go for clock up, you see how many attacks he loses in the process. So that's not going to work. I mean, it won't do enough damage, I don't think, so I'm not going to waste my time with that. Because it's in a line, that move's useless. Line attacks are useless because there's never a time for enemies to be big enough for them, and even if I wanted to cast it, that would just taunt the enemies. That's kind of pointless. I'm just going to rush in. I'm going to deliberately get us killed. I want to test if this works. I'm going to deliberately see what happens. And it's Tita's not available. Me like. And I say this is RNG as well because they've got all the attack buffs. That also is RNG. That's gone on the wrong screen. Didn't mean to do that. And so, I mean, if I was able to do an area of effect attack, it'd be fine, but he's not got any. It's all singles apart from his main move. It's not enough. So I'm going to deliberately lose the fight.
Not now.
I'm sorry.
Yep, I'm going to deliberately retry it now.
We're finished.
That still wasn't enough to kill them all. It should have been, but it wasn't. So this is terrible game design, encouraging you to lose a battle on purpose. That's not fun. That's not remotely fun. Fuck off. Dickhead. Get the fuck off my battlefield, you twat. Get the fuck out of here.
We're good to go.
You're finished.
So this is one of the lamest ways I've ever played a fight. It's one of the lamest ways. Stop fucking healing yourself! Fuck off! That is one of the shittest fights I've ever seen.
Alright, we're good to go.
That added fuck all to the story. That should not have been the force fight. What a waste of my fucking time. Right, back to town to heal up. Make it so the enemy can heal themselves. Make it so the enemy can delay all attacks. Make it so you're ridiculously outnumbered. For what? What did that achieve story-wise? What did that add to the story? It added fuck all to the story. It was a waste of time. Waste of time and a waste of resources. It wasn't fun. It wasn't enjoyable. There was no lesson learned there at all. The only lesson learned there was get yourself killed on purpose to make the game easier. That's not how you play a game. That is a terrible design. See, there it is. Might as well take the money for it. Might as well take the money back for it. It gains a pouch of 3,000 Mira. Woo. Whoop you fucking do. Pardon me, I'm going to open my trousers and take a shit on this spot where he died. Fucking arsehole. Fuck off and never come back. That goes for you too, devs. That might be the Lyston Fortress, but it appears to be sealed off to me. Oh. Never mind, the gates are open. Oh, damn it. I didn't see that enemy then because of the brown. It camouflaged it. Yeah, but you know what? I've literally just saved my game. Why waste resources when you can just do that? Because the enemies here aren't worth fighting. They don't give it anywhere. They don't give anywhere near enough experience. It's one of the problems with this game. The experience payouts are pathetic. Even for bosses, they are. It's really annoying as well when you get party members who are like 5 levels higher than you. You've never got a hope of catching up to them. That's mysterious music. There's no one on the gates either.
Wow, check out the size of this base. It's gotta be several times as big as the Hacking Gate, don't you think?
Yeah, you may be right. It was apparently the primary base of the counter-offensive in the war 10 years ago.
Oh, okay. That's pretty impressive. Well, let's go inside and see if we can talk to whoever's in charge. What is it?
Nothing. It's just that you're not acting like your usual timid self. You're starting to remind me of Dad.
Oh, come on. It's not like I'm not nervous. But after General Morgan, how bad can it be?
I guess you're right. I wonder if he's still at the Hacking Gate. I'm more used to Captain Morgan than General Morgan. It's very strange, very weird music here.
Huh? There's no one here.
That's strange. There's usually a gatekeeper outside at least. Identify yourselves.
Where'd that come from?
Probably a speaker. This is the Leiston Fortress HQ of the Liberals Royal Armed Forces. This place is off limits to civilians. I'm afraid you're going to have to leave.
They sound polite, but...
Yeah, I think they're just being extra cautious. As you say, Queen, Estelle's not really shy, is she? Joshua is, but she's not. Can you two hear me?
Sorry, but we're not civilians. We're from the Bracer Guild.
We're here to discuss the matter of the central lab being attacked. Can we please speak with the individual in charge? Are you actual bracers, then?
If you don't believe us, you can inspect our emblems. You can see them, right?
Indeed, you appear to be the genuine article. However, I regret to inform you that the CO of this base is currently away. Perhaps you can come back another day.
No commanding officer? Well, that sounds sloppy.
In that case, anyone from the intelligence division will be fine. We have information that must go to either Colonel Richard or Captain Almethea. Very well. Wait there.
Phew. It's like pulling teeth with these guys.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting security to be this tight around here.
Whoa!
Well, someone's here at least. Who are you? Major Sid, please forgive me for making you wait. I am Major Sid, Garrison Commander of Leiston Fortress.
I'm Estelle Bright at the Bracer Guild.
And I'm Joshua Bright, also the Bracer Guild. Right.
Is something wrong?
Nothing. Pardon me. On to business. You mentioned the attack on the central labs. I'm very sorry, but no one from the intelligence division is currently here. If you'd have a message, I can deliver it for you.
That could be a problem. Okay, time to shake things up. And here we caught the people who attacked the lab.
You what? We did not jump the gun, Estelle. The only clue we have is that the professor was taken away in an airship.
Sorry, my mistake. Why so quiet, Major?
Oh, it's nothing. We've just been searching for it too. So, what is this lead anyway? Take a look at this. Hand it over. Why did you hand it over, Joshua? You should have just held it up for them. This is Leiston Fortress, isn't it? How did you get this picture?
No need to get worked up. Look at the top right corner of the picture.
Let's see. What the? That's obviously not the silhouette of the military patrol ship, is it?
And it's a spinning image of that airship that took away the professor.
Indeed. This is a grave matter. Thank you for your cooperation. I'll send a report to the intelligence division straight away.
Huh? Hey, wait a minute. Is that it?
Is what it?
I mean, don't Don't you think this is weird? Why would the suspect's ship be hanging around here?
It's embarrassing to admit, but I'm afraid that it's entirely my fault. We have been aggressively searching along the border, so security wasn't as tight at home as it should have been then. And if this airship fled to the north, it's possible this whole matter may have been a plot by the Empire.
Really?
And let me know just one thing. Where exactly are all the intelligence people right now?
That's classified. I'm sorry, I can't say more.
Okay, now maybe it's just me, but don't you think this all kind of smells a bit funny?
I know. But without any concrete evidence, pursuing this lead won't do us any good.
Yeah. Huh?
What the?
What? Why did it stop short? What? Did that phenomenon start up again?
Jesse, but that's...
Yeah, I think that's exactly what we needed.
It seems I've let you see us at our worst. It looks like the gate mechanism isn't in the best of conditions.
Indeed, that's the real problem.
Maybe you could just get some folks from Central Labs out to repair it. I bet that's someone like Professor Russell could ever get us near in no time flat.
Yes, I'll keep that in mind. You two maintain post here until it's back in working order. Be sure to keep any careless civilians away. Sir, yes, sir! Understood, sir! That said, you two can be on your way. I'll be certain to take that photograph to intelligence. Now, if you'll pardon me.
Let's save our game before we get ourselves busted. Well, let's see what happens if we just march in.
You heard the man. This area's off limits. Be on your way!
But oh, come on. Just a little what? You guys are mean.
Why do I get the feeling there's going to be a Metal Gear Solid-ass sneaking game coming on?
Somehow I find it hard to believe a word that guy said. Especially if that little malfunction we saw is what I think it is.
Yeah, it was probably that same phenomenon.
Which would mean the professor is being held prisoner inside.
Shh, Estelle, this isn't the place we're discussing that.
Oh, okay.
For now, let's get back to Zeiss and see what Killer has to say. If we have the chance, we can call him for a lab chief.
I just can't believe that Professor Russell is at Leiston Fortress. Are you absolutely certain?
Miss Dorothy's photograph and the shutdown of orbital power in the gate. These two things combined made the conclusion inescapable.
Meanwhile, we're currently seeing Agate and Tita. They're not in the scene. That's the ultra-wide. They're being held in the background, ready to be dropped in. They're actually not there. Watch them walk into the scene and start talking any moment. But the Central Factory and Royal Army have always had excellent relations. And now I'm expected to believe this.
It's not as if the internal command structure of the military is all run by a single entity. The people who attacked the factory were seen escaping, and they look like Royal Guardsmen. That in itself is a clue.
Oh no, that would mean... the Royal Guardsmen are behind the whole thing.
Well, it's not outside the realm of possibility. But I think there's more likely there's been some kind of frame-up. This may be some form of internal conspiracy within the Royal Army.
Short full of spoilers. Well, it's funny actually, Queen, because earlier on there was a situation at the top of the tower where an airship flew into the scene. Walking to the other side of the actual tower, not only did I see the edge of the world, you then saw the remnants of the airship hiding out of bounds. So we could have just took it down from there. In hindsight, we weren't able to because it's not actually on screen. We're not supposed to know it's there. This is unpleasant to think about. But how could the professor get caught up in something like this?
Sounds like you're down leader of friendly neighborhood criminals. Good to see you back on your feet.
There you are. I told you.
Yeah, I woke up just a few minutes ago.
No, you didn't. You were stood at the door, Agate. I saw you.
It's a little weird waking up in a strange place and being put in bed like some baby.
Oh, for the love of... Everyone was worried about you, all right?
Hey, sure you're okay to move around so soon? Yeah, sleeping so damn much they give me any other option but to recover. I'm feeling pretty much back to normal.
But Agate, you should probably rest some more. You just got the poison out of your system, and the doctor said...
I said I'm fine. I've been training for years. It's not that rough on someone like me. All right, I get it. I won't overdo it or anything until I'm back to normal. That cool with you?
Okay.
Damn kids.
Even the mighty Agate is no match for Tita.
I guess it's hard to say no to someone who's kept a constant vigil over you and nursed you back to health. Ah, shut up. Getting back to the point. It looks like what's been going on while I've been out of commission. Might fill me in on the details?
Sure.
Estelle explained that all signs point to Professor Russell being held captive at Lyston Fortress.
I still can't believe the grandpa's in there.
I wouldn't have thought those goons in black clothes were army types either. Yeah, but suddenly I'm feeling better than ever. Let's say we go and settle our debts right now.
Settle our debts?
Ain't it obvious? We sneak into Lyston Fortress. We'll bust the prof out and they'll never know what hit him.
Oh, okay. Like settling everything in one big stroke.
I'm afraid it's not that simple.
Huh?
The Bracer Guild has a long-standing policy of non-intervention when it comes to a nation's military. Article 3 of the Guild Code. Bracers are non-involvement in military or political matters. A bracer will recognize a nation's sovereignty and may not interfere with nor arrest any person of national, military, or political standing. Or to put it more simply, as long as the army is playing dumb about this, our hands are tied.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
No way! That doesn't make sense! You mean we can witness a crime if it's done by a soldier or a politician? We just have to pretend we didn't see anything?
Game? How did you call the way that the UK polices its political government? People like Boris Johnson were allowed to get away with all sorts of shit. How did you call that in 2004?
Essentially, yes. There is, however, a loophole. Article 2 of the Guild Code says, bracers and their duty to the people. In the event of unjust imperilment of citizens, the bracers' sworn duties protect the responsibility for the citizens' safety. Do you understand the significance of this?
I see. The professor's not a politician or a soldier. He's a civilian whom we're sworn to protect.
So then...
The rest hinges upon you, Mr. Murdoch. In this case, we are obligated to oppose the Royal Army and save Professor Russell. Will you help us?
Stupid question. The factory needs him. Ah, hell, all of the world needs him. Go and get him.
Mr. Murdoch, thank you!
You need to thank me. I owe Professor Russell for all he's taught me.
And so we have adequate justification to proceed. Bracers Agate, Estelle, and Joshua, you are hereby ordered to proceed to Lyston Fortress and rescue Professor Russell. It is not as above board as you may be accustomed to, but it is a request of the Bracer Guild nonetheless.
Now you're talking!
Acknowledged. Here, bring it on. If we're doing this, we have to figure out how we're getting in there. Lyston Fortress is pretty damn famous for being impossible to break into. That's true. It's easy to say we're gonna do it, but putting it in practice is gonna take some serious planning. There has to be some way to get inside.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're taking another trip
To the sewers.
Unfortunately, the security there is nigh unto perfect. Approaching from the lake would likely be impossible, since it's monitored by a sense of network of more orbital sensors.
Too much. An infernal assault would be tantamount to suicide.
Hey, Mr. Murdoch, you know that orange airship that goes to Lyston Fortress?
Yes, that's the Leibniz. It makes periodic stops to inspect the equipment of the fort to make sure it's performing properly.
Is there any way we can sneak into the fortress on it?
No, all of the crew members go through a thorough security check as soon as they land. It'd be impossible to just sneak away.
How about stowing away the cargo?
No good. Each container is scanned with a biosensor for living creatures, and they check each and every one. Plus, those sensors were designed by Professor Russell himself. They can even pick up one little mouse in a huge mass of stuff.
Yeah, what then? Oh. What is it, sweetie? Don't you remember? Grandpa's invention from when I was showing you around. Let me think. Aha!
When we were helping the experiments on a new type of ornament, right?
Yeah. It produces a force field that can disrupt the battle sensors. We've already tested it works, so we're fine.
What? Really? I had no idea the professor had ever made anything like that. Where is this device, then?
I guess it must be right where he left it, in his lab.
Then we have no time to lose. Hurry and retrieve this device. In the meantime, I will gather and collate whatever data I can on Lyston Fortress.
Got it, thanks.
I'll leave the arrangement of the delivery via the live nets to you, Mr. Murdoch.
All right, I'll talk to Gustav. Just come to the airfield when you're ready. Yep, so, we're not going to the sewers. I'm rather pleased about that. It's such a trope, isn't it? A sewer level. How many games feature sewer levels? They just do it all the time. Yep, so they're all reported. We got nothing more to do here. Yes, that second monster. What an annoying fight that was. The only advantage is, by the game getting easier when you die, you could literally brute force it and just keep dying on purpose. So, to say that one, we've got the book, but I've not been able to give it to her. So I'm going to see if I can find her. So these are all under investigation. I wonder if we can actually report these. No. They must still be counted as in progress, which is annoying because we've done both of them. They say our status blank, yeah. Right, okay, never mind. No big deal. So I want to quickly go up to the Orbital Factory. Not only to get the device, but I want to go onto the second floor. See if I can find the librarian lady and give her the book back. I've been holding on to it for a while, but I've not been able to find her. It's been really doing my nutting. Ah, there she is.
Oh, have you made some progress?
Yep, you betcha. He brought you your book.
Please take a look to be certain. Yay!
Oh my! This is indeed the right book. Thank you for finding it.
Like there was ever any doubt.
To be honest, I thought it was going to be a wild goose chase. I'm quite impressed that you actually managed to find it. Now I know I can leave the rest of the work in your hands.
Wait, what? What rest of the work?
There's more?
Traditionally, the researchers would hide free books. This leaves with still 2 yet to be found. Did I not tell you?
This is most definitely the first I've ever heard of it.
How odd. But you're already aboard the ship, so to speak. So I hope I can count on your full support until the end.
Well, I guess so, but you may have to deal with another unheard person's idea of a game.
Speaking of which, it's just like back in Rwanda.
No need to worry. The next book said there's no words.
Really?
The proof is in the pudding, as the say goes. See for yourself.
Wait, what? A 4 spot on a die with an X in the middle?
You gotta be kidding.
No comments or anything.
That's in an X. Yeah, maybe the X is where the book's supposed to be.
The name of the book in question is Hertz's Adventure 2.
Hertz's Adventure 2. Got it.
Only the first part remains in the library, so it gets quite frustrating having to listen to patrons ask about the sequel constantly. Well, I hope this gets you fired up to find it.
Lovely. Another brain teaser to figure out.
Let's see about what I said about the stupid poetry. I'd much rather do that. Oh well, either way, we'll still be on the stuck button trying to find the puzzle out.
Well, best of luck. I'm waiting here as always.
All right, we'll be off then.
We'll be back with that book before you know it.
Will we? So 4 dots with an X. I don't think I've seen anywhere with 4 dots like that.
suggests it's some kind of grid somewhere. Like here, you see you got like a marks of a compass, for example. But I'm not seeing anything that remotely matches that. We can report that one now, so we can report that back at the guild. We're on the wrong floor, aren't we? It's not this floor, it's floor 3. Okay, I've gone too far. It's floor 3, not floor 4. Say, it's interesting playing this game with a mouse. Or does it mean... it'll be his lab back at the house, won't it? Yeah. I've just realised it won't be here, it'll be back at the house. I am an idiot. Yeah, no 4 dots there. Yay, Librarian Plus. 500 Mira, 3 BP. Welcome back. It looks like you finished your job. If you clear any other contracts, make sure you come here and report it. Yep, see? They're all showing reported. Yeah, nothing here either. I'm just trying to imagine where these four dots are. These 4 spots. I get the feeling it's going to be something really, really, really obtuse. The kind of solution you need a guide for.
Now, where is that thing? It's gotta be here somewhere. And maybe in the corner of the lab on the 2nd floor archives. Those are where Grandpa usually tosses stuff from his old inventions.
Eccentric old cute. Whatever, let's just find the damn thing.
Look, it's the Silent Hill Bunny. Right there, people. Not seeing anything to interact with at the moment. Let's try upstairs. Ah. It could be that here.
Found it!
That's the order that was in our experiment, all right? So can we use it?
I think so. If everything performs to specs, then it'll keep a biosensor from working right.
All right, back to the guild then. Killick has probably finished collecting intel on Fort Lyston by now.
Yeah, well, maybe she has, but I want to know what these 4 spots are in the Temporary Librarian Plus are. I wonder if part of me, actually, needs to look at the book that it's the sequel to. Look at the prequel, see if there's a clue in that. I'm curious enough. Kitty Talk for Dummies. No, that's the book we returned for him. No, it's not that one. Ah, here we are. So,
Oh, it's a 12-page book. I'm not reading all that. I'm not reading all that. It'll take forever. So as far as you could see, the earth, a blanket with a thick layer of white powder covering undulating clumps made of grains of sand, granules of sand. Where's the river supposed to be in the mouth of Midas? Go across the center of the parched desert to the oasis beside it. A rest stop well known for refuge. You've heard some Midas plants to camp there. There's been a rumor going around about a genie appearing in these parts. Rumors are just rumors. And how about you start considering it now? So it's basically Aladdin, isn't it? Decrepit genie in a swathed in a robe of incomprehensible black. Back more boat than the curved spine of a cat's, apparently. Not scared, apparently. Okay. Oh. How did you know my eyes were so bad? Okay, so they had bad eyes. Okay, that didn't really give me much information, I don't think, that one. That gave very little information. Apparently the difficulty is medium. Well, 4 dots and an X, that's not much of an explanation. That's one that you'd have to look up in a guide, I think. That's one for a guide. And I'm not doing it on air. There's absolutely... The game world is too big for a clue like that. Because there's literally nowhere where that I can see with 4 points or 4 statues or something like that, if you know what I mean.
We're back, Kilika. We have the device.
I have also finished my preparations. Now, what I'm about to show you is not to be spoken of to anyone else.
Oh, we've got the map of Lyston Fortress.
Here, well, would you look at that? These are the schematics for the Lyston Fortress.
Wow, it sure is big. And Grandpa's in there somewhere. Isn't the layout of military fort secret? How'd the guild get its hands on it?
The guild has ways of attaining information. It's best that you not know. The Bracer Guild is a much more complex organization than it may appear, and you would do well to remember that.
Well, that's it. I looked around the town area and I didn't see anything obvious, but maybe I'm blind.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I need to remind you this is an exceptionally unique case. Relations between the army and the guild have been traditionally excellent in Brubrel, even relative to other surrounding nations. It is absolutely crucial that we not cause any ill will. The guild can ill afford hostilities with the army. Do I make myself clear, Agate?
Yeah, I guess. But if I see a man in black clothes, they're going to have a heart there with his business under my sword. Soldiers or not, I've been looking for them so long, I think they'd be offended if I didn't kick their asses.
Do what you must. I just ask that you take no lives. Estelle and Joshua, legally I should not entrust a task like this to junior bracers.
Whoa, wait a second. I don't like what you're driving at.
We're already a part of this. Please, allow us to see through to the end.
I thought you might say that. And I don't intend to stand in your way. But it must be said that you answer to Zeiss. As such, if worse comes to worse, I will accept full responsibility for your actions. You needn't worry.
Kilika.
I'm sorry we caused you so much trouble.
Now then, Tita. Since you're not a bracer, I have no authority over you. But are you truly selling your course?
Yes, ma'am, I am. But what's all this about?
You don't mean.
I'm the only one who knows how to operate the device, so I'm going with you. What?
Well, it's a very complicated orbit.
I'm sorry. I don't want to cause any trouble, but I have to go too.
You gotta be shitting me. Listen, Pipsqueak, I ain't hearing this crap. What the hell are we supposed to do if a kid on a mission is dangerous, huh?
But you need me to operate the device.
Then forget that idea. We'll find out another way to sneak in.
All right, enough. Lighten up.
Why are you so damn stubborn? You want to run that by me again?
Tina's ready, and she says she wants to help. And her help will make it easier for us to sneak in. All it improves our chances of getting the professor out safely. I want to know why you're so against it now, of all the times.
Ah, you little. Have you even thought about it being a civilian and a kid besides? And you're okay with putting her in danger?
I don't like it any more than you do, but we'll keep her safe. We're bracers, that's our job.
You sure talk a big game for a rookie. And what does experience have to do with this? Bracers aren't the only ones who feel some people are worth protecting. Isn't supporting that idea what we're all supposed to be about? I mean, I'll take a look at it. I get the feeling I'll get the chance to, because I've got to go to the airport anyway, so we'll take a look, Avian.
Estelle, Joshua, I got it. I'm sorry that I make you so mad, but my grandpa is everything to me. All I want is for him to be okay, so I'm going to do everything I can to make sure he is. Besides, you helped me when I needed it, so let me do the same for Estelle and Joshua, and for you. I swear that I'll be good, and I'll follow orders. Please, I'm begging you. Oh, sweetie.
I didn't realize you put so much thought into this. Yeah, I don't buy it. If you really want to help us that badly or get in our way, then follow orders and stay here, you got it? But we really don't have any other way to get in there. I'd rather not do this. Truth be told, I can think of a few thousand things I'd rather do. But I'll let it slide this once.
Alright, thank you again, eh?
You got no reason to thank me. You fall behind, you get left behind. Just so you know.
Alright. I swear, one of these days, by the goddess, you're a jerk! Why can't you just be nice and appreciate what she's saying?
Settle down, Estelle. He's just the type who speaks, colorfully when he's embarrassed. It's a defense mechanism. Both of you, shut it!
Now I trust that matter has been settled. The Leibniz will soon be ready to take off. When you're ready, please proceed to the airfield.
Will do.
Later, Killica. Take care of talking with the army for us.
I have appropriate responses lined up, should they decide to question us. Ideos keep you. Please be careful.
So what we'll do now is we'll quickly save our game. Then square pavestone. You mean here?
What? The Royal Guard were here? Score!
There's lots of people in the outside saw soldiers at the Blue Factory.
Vince saw them too. I never did trust those puffed up guardsmen. But I saw were men in blue soldiers' uniforms. I didn't say Royal Guardsmen.
Yeah, he says nothing here. I'm not seeing a red icon like an exclamation mark. Unless there's one further down. At last, it's keeping time. As long as the old clock's ticking, I reckon I will too. I mean, if I ain't around to watch the old girl, who will? I don't know, you tell me. Yeah, I'm not seeing any square down here. Did I say, I mean, the clue is literally that. 4 dots and a cross. I mean, I've not even seen anything that has like that arrangement. I've not seen statues, I've not seen... I mean, the only thing it could possibly be... Could it be the buildings?
But even then, where would they hide a book? That's the thing, it's a book we're looking for. I get the feeling the answer to this is going to be stupid. I get the feeling the answer is going to be so dumb it's beyond belief. But we are pretty much at the point where we decide to carry on or not. So, going to quickly check in case. I don't think there's going to be any more missions. So the only one to do is this one. And again, you can see it here. Hertz Adventure 2, and the hint is a diagram. I mean, they said it's a researcher, so could it be in the research lab? Which is on floor 4? No, books should not be hard to find. You're right, that's the clinic. And that's the Central Factories lab. Yeah, there's nothing obvious in the lab. I've heard from Murdoch. Well, I haven't heard everything, but it's time for the rescue. I'll be waiting for the safe return of both the Professor and the Capel. Do your best. May Idios watch over you. So we can't use the Capel to find it. So it's not that either. That's the upper floor, so there's nothing here. I think I'm going to have to leave it be. It's not showing on the board as a quest to do. It's more bonus quest. And there's too little information, sadly. Too obtuse. Ah, there they are. I've been waiting for you. Is everybody ready?
Yeah, you can go anytime.
Is the Leibniz ready too?
Yeah, you were lucky that last-minute military order came through like that. We were just about to head out to Leiston Fortress. We can take off any time.
Any time? Would it be hard to leave without, the ship?
Estelle, look down.
Oh, do we have to, jump? No, we don't. What the?
What's happening on the flight deck? What, didn't you know? This place got enough secrets building to blow your mind.
To be honest, Agate,
Very, almost like a canal barge where you get the shift going across to different areas of the dock. Bit juttery, the image there, the way it was ported. Don't know why.
I don't know much more. Mind, I have lots to blow.
You probably have more than I do, Estelle.
And all of this, it's all...
I know. It's all Professor Russell's handiwork, right? Tita, your grandfather is something else. I couldn't agree more.
Thanks for waiting, guys.
Sir.
Yeah, Tita. I already heard it from Murdoch. Hard to believe what happened to the professor. Yes, that's to us to help him out of it.
Thank you.
Yeah, we owe you. Not at all.
And the one who was Professor Russell. Okie dokie, we're ready. Are you ready to lift off? All right, let's load up. We're at the Leiston Fortress. Please, bring Professor Russell back home safely. And take care of Tita.
Sir. No sweat.
Let's go then. So it's the second airship we've got on board in this game. Both times we're stowed away. I'll be counting on you, Braces.
Hey, wait! Oh, headbutt.
Dorothy?
Oh, Chief, we're still in crew aboard that last ship.
That's right. How did you know?
The guild hit me, and there's big trouble brewing if what my editors told me rings true. I wanted to let them know before they left.
What kind of trouble? I shudder to think how much worse the situation can get.
Well, this is totally off the record. I see some members of the Royal Guardsmen in Grassel were just arrested for treason.
What? Oh dear, we have an insurrection, people. Oh. We're literally in the sky now. That's the container where you'll all be hiding. Oh boy, your real close friend's gonna be a tight squeeze of 4 people.
Really? It looks big enough.
It's only half as big inside as it looks. Get a cargo in there for camouflage's sake. Think yourselves up to fill in for a donut.
That's not encouraging.
We'll be fine. It's all a matter of how you approach the situation.
You'll get the job done, but I wouldn't want to take a vacation in there. Oh, right. See, man, you got any orbit facilities here or anything? I'm a little off kilter, so I want to change things up.
We have an onboard factory of sorts. You're welcome to make use of it.
Albert, see, my orbit could use a little tune-up after all it's been through. This way, Ganny.
All right.
Last the Fortress is a 30-minute flight from here. Won't be too comfortable in that container, so you ought to get some rest while you can.
Sure thing.
Thank you.
Professor Russell updates about the Royal Army. This changes so many things. If they notice the containers think it'll ruin the rescue and expose our troops. I've got to concentrate. It's weird hearing the title screen music. Oh, Kitty! Oh, Antoine is here. Oh. Things can only go well now. We've got a Kitty on board. Raymond, we're being swept northeast. You son of a... Hurry up and get us back on course. Every minute you play around is putting Professor Russell in great danger.
Just shut it, old-timer. I can't concentrate when you bark into my ear like that.
Ah, the old backseat driver.
And now he's gone. Factory chief not telling us sooner didn't help either. Show a little trust. Yes, so we are actually in the sky. But it's quite a nice background, this, isn't it? Apologies, peeps, need to take a quick drink there, so I do apologise for that. There's a Gate and Tita.
Well then, let's see your combat orbit. Now let's run a quick diagnostic on it.
Yeah, this is it. But wow, you just light up all around some new gadget. It's the same, isn't it? Right. Boring. They don't have anything to tell us. So it seems there's not very much to do on board this ship. Which is a bit disappointing. Oh. Why did going out of that door change things? Why?
Wow, look how high up we are. It's been a really long time since I was on an airship.
No kidding. We didn't exactly have time to go sightseeing on our Skybandit ship. Not that this even really compares. We're in an exponentially more dangerous situation now than we were at that point. We just stay alert. There's no telling what might happen.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I was having a hard time wrapping my head around the idea of something like this happening in Liberlo. It feels like the start of something really big.
Methodists, exactly. The Sky Bandits and those men in black that were manipulating the mirror for a while behind the scenes. If we can learn more about them, we might be able to get a solid lead. Not to mention, why Dad disappeared like that.
Yeah. Well, while we're saving the professor, we can look around for clues. Oof, okay, this ought to do it. The metal part of the slot connector's got loose.
Anyone ever tell you you're a busybody? If I wanted mods that simple, I could do it myself. But hey, thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, by the way, how are you feeling? I hope you don't feel all yucky.
Yeah, I'm fine. You really don't have to worry. If you really want to worry about someone, worry about yourself. Now's the time to back out if you still want to.
Alright.
Don't get me wrong. I ain't telling you not to come. It's just, aren't you scared?
Huh?
Even though we're doing this to the old man, we're still breaking into a military base. Most kids would piss themselves at the idea of doing something this major. So how come you're all carefree about it?
Well, I'm really scared on my mind. But I have Joshua and Estelle with me, and you're here too. Not being alone makes it easier, so I have to think about how scared I am. Maybe that's a little stupid.
A little? Try incredibly. Anyway, worrying's just a waste of time.
Sorry. Can I ask you something?
Where'd this come from?
I was just wondering, who's Misha?
How'd you know that name?
You called me that when you were poisoned. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
Nah, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Misha's my kid's sister.
Oh, wow. You're a big brother? How old is she? Older than me?
Well, sort of. I guess she'd be around your age.
I guess you haven't seen her in a long time.
Well, it keeps me busy. I only go home about once a year.
Oh, poor Misha.
What's that supposed to mean?
I just think that if I had a big brother, I want to be with him all the time.
Having come from a big family, no. It's a major PITA. I'll say that much.
I bet she feels the same way.
Yeah, really? Well, you might be right. If I was more reliable, maybe I'd be with her.
We'll be landing at Lightston Fortress soon. All braces to the cargo hold.
Looks like it's time.
Oh, here you are. Hey, Estelle. Didn't you hear the announcement?
We'll be arriving soon. Yeah, I'm all done getting ready.
Did you get everything you need, sweetie? Yep, you betcha. I even tested the timing. I think I should be able to handle the biosensor. Leave that to me. Well, now, that's encouraging.
We counted on you, Tita.
Bye.
Why don't we head down to the cargo hold?
Ah, yes. So we might be able to get into the base and then have to end it there for tonight because it's getting late. And I'm in the office tomorrow. Again. Good, you're here.
Let's say again if it's set up.
I'm all done with the skies in the container. If you just open it up, all you see here are plates that's used for fixing ship hulls. But there's another door on the side, and you can't tell it's there when it's closed.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
This ought to fool the bow sensor and allow us to sneak in. So that's all that's left for you to pile in. Are you folks ready for this?
Of course we are.
I was born ready. Okay then. You'll need to get them one at a time. Once you're outside, I'll close the hidden door. Understood. I'll go first.
Man, this is cramped. If you don't get in exactly right.
Estelle, are you okay?
I'm fine.
She's thinking they're all going to be cuddled up together, isn't she?
There we go.
Turn your head this way.
Okay. Oh, and Joshua, I don't know about holding this pose.
We just gotta deal with it. Otherwise, we'll never get all four of us in here.
Right. Yeah, we have to do this.
Next up's Tina, the guy that you're in the back. We should all fit in if we do it that way.
Okay, here I go.
You can relate Queen, about the PITA that happens when you have people around like that.
Time, Estelle. Tina, you're all warm and snuggly.
I am not reading that line out. I know this character's age. No. I'm not going anywhere near that one. You're on your own with that one, Estelle.
Hey, don't look so tight. I can't breathe. It's not that bad, is it?
Again, I'm not reading that one. I'm sorry, but this give me flashbacks to another game, and I don't want to talk about it.
Estelle, quit playing around. Okay, now I'm getting nervous. Hey, kids, make a little room. There. Is it too cramped?
No, I'm okay. I can hold out.
Don't be stubborn. If it's too uncomfortable, just say so.
Okay.
Okay, man. I think we're all set. Gotcha. I'll close the door. I'll make sure we'll know the container ASAP after we land. And from there, it's all on you. Just be patient and stay calm. Good luck, kids. And yes, Avian, I agree. This game, there are times where you wonder what's going up through the people's heads. So here's the base now. Mate, you see it. I'm here as per your request. Hello, Gustav. I'm sorry to make you come all this way. That said, however, I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting you to get here so soon. The Rail Mail there is one of my best customers. You folks are always a priority. Not to mention, the order sounded pretty urgent. I already finished maintenance on the patrol ship. Something happened? Nothing significant. Just your usual military matters. Oh, yes, I've heard about the attack on the Central Labs. I've recently come into possession of a clue which may help us wrap up this matter with as little as a few days. Oh, well, that's excellent news. Professor Russell is one of my greatest inspirations and benefactors. I hope he hasn't been injured. No, you can relax on that score. Huh? How can you be so sure? It seems that the abductors are demanding a ransom for the professor's safe return. That would suggest that he's unharmed, so I don't think that's a concern. I see. Well, let's have to roll our force set this well under control. So you plan to do another container check today? I trust you, but regulations must be adhered to. All right, grunts, get to work. Roger that, sir. Roger. Nothing unusual here. Next one. This one's clear. I'm picking up an anomaly on the sensors. Looks like it's alive, whatever it is. What? What is this, maintenance chief? Hey, now I have no idea. You make sure your equipment's in order? Of course it is. It's a Central Lab-made biosensor. Well, if you say so, it's probably just a mouse or some such. Hard worth making a fuss over, is it? Regulations are regulations. Surround that container, man! That's not surrounded. All right, open it up.
Oh, kitty!
Huh?
Antoine!
Ah, it's just Antoine. When did you sneak off, huh? Okay, so what's with the cat? His name's Antoine. He lives at the Central Labs. I guess he sneaks onto Leibniz. He certainly gave me quite a shock. False alarm, I guess. Well, I suppose that one can't blame a cat for being a cat. Hey, you, if you like it here, you're welcome to stay for a while. Hey, now, don't try to tempt him. Nope. I think I'm getting the cold shoulder. Kitties used to do that to me all the time. Too bad. Still, that biosensor's a pretty impressive piece of work. But not for it, Antoine would have been packed away in storage. Well, it is a Central Lab make. All right, man, shut the other containers. Yes, sir. I appreciate your efforts. We'll bring the containers in tomorrow so you can return to the barracks for now. Pardon me, Major, but how long is the current emergency command structure expected to last? That's right! We're Army, sir! Why do we have to associate with them? It's not that I don't understand what you're getting at, but it's not the place of a soldier to question the orders of a superior officer. Besides, you never know who's watching or listening. Discretion is a must at all times. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. I feel guilty. Major, I have intel to report. Captain Almethea has come and wishes to speak with you, sir. I see. Very well. I suppose I'll have to see what the little vixen has to say.
I can't feel my legs anymore. You okay, Tita? Yeah, just a little fuzzy in the head is all. I'm glad we got the equipment at work.
Yeah, nice job. It was a tight situation, literally, but you stepped up.
Thank you again, eh? But Anton showing up like that really spooked me. Yeah, he was in the container right next over. I thought we'd been discovered for sure.
I think the chief put him in there on purpose. That false alarm got the soldiers to relax. He gets a cool head, though.
That does sound something like something the chief would do.
Definitely a man not to mess with. Now, we ought to get moving. We're somewhere close to the airship port, right? We need a plan or else we'll never find the professor. So Estelle, check the map and tell me which way we should go.
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Call it a test of how observant you are. Time's short, so let's have your answer.
More than likely, because we saw energy coming out, it suggests he's going to be in the research wing. It's where he's at most used to them. He's not going to be coming in the watchtower's stupid. The main gate, well, we'd have seen him. The barracks, that's where all the other soldiers are going to be. It's not really a place to keep someone secure. The research wing is going to be sealed off, and you're going to be able to use him. It makes the most sense.
Well, call me surprised.
Just leave it to me.
Great job, kid, but don't get cocky. What's your take, Joshua? I agree with her. Since this is a standalone facility, it's probably the best place to make use of the professor's talents. I think you're right. We don't have much time, so let's go check it out. Agate, do we have an exit strategy? Oh, right. The lake on the other side of the airship port is the wharf. Once we get the old man, we can steal a boat from there.
Okay, got it. All right, let's go check out the research area. You stay close, Tita. Okay.
Yeah, called it. I knew that was going to be the answer. It just made the most sense. So we can go do a rest, because that means we're guaranteed to be at our maximum level. And we've made it into a secret military base. We have decided to go against the army. We are bracing ourselves for war, quite literally. And that is where we're going to wrap up this stream for tonight. We are going to be back on Friday at 8 PM GMT, where we're going to carry on our car roulette in Gran Turismo 4 randomizer. And then on Monday, as a special pre-Christmas treat, because Santa is an anagram of Satan, I'm going to Final Fantasy Hell. On Monday evening at 8 PM GMT, the final stream before Christmas, we will be playing Final Fantasy 13. So until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And Estelle, never say stuff like that about Tita again. Please.